Hello everybody. Today we're either going to be reading chapters 1 through 9 or 1 through 18. I haven't really decided yet. It depends on my workflow. Another thing I just want to address, it took me a hot minute, like over a month I'm pretty sure, to decide to pump out this next bit. That's, by the way, these are not colored. It's a lie. The cake is a lie. But, the only reason for that was at first, it was just, I was sick and that was my excuse. And then 4th of July, and then I was still sick, and then after like 3 days, I was fine, and I just let myself rot. I mean, I legit dead ass have been sleeping for like 3 days pretty much, and school's coming up soon, so I gotta quit that shit. But you know, trying to trying to do something good for myself, and I can't, let myself fall like this. So I'm gonna keep my word. I might not be my full word because I said I was gonna hop right into this. There might be a slight delay, and then it was a much more major than slight delay. But we're gonna try to get into this and read Battle Tendencies JoJo's Part 2. It's one of my favorite parts. I'm gonna say that about every part, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. So let's get into this. Hopefully, I'm not too quiet. I'm hoping I'm not too quiet. Gotta remember not to grab my microphone. Let's get into this. This old man looks familiar. That gaze and the scar on his face look familiar. It's been a long time, Mr. Speedwagon. I hear oil has been good to you after your arrival. I hear oil has been good to you after your arrival in America. Oil. Oh, please. Straizo, I have to say, you look incredible. I can't believe that we're the same age. I guess the hamon truly is life energy. I find myself envious. Shall we get going? I fucking hate this dude. I brought it up last part. Chapter 1, Joseph Joestar of New York. Part 1, The JoJo of New York. 49 years after the deaths of Jonathan Joestar, the torch... After the deaths. 49 years after the death of Jonathan Joestar, the torch has been passed to a new generation. Straizo now, successor of the old man Tonepetty, with his crew in tow, Speedwagon now, an oil magnate. Magnate or magnet? Did it mean magnate? I don't fucking know. Together they set off to New Mexico. No, they set off to Mexico. That's a pyramid. Together they set off to Mexico in order to see creation. Oh my god, I'm so struggling. My bad. Together they set off to Mexico in order to see a certain something. It was discovered by a team of excavators dispatched by the Speedwagon Foundation, and what lies within has not been revealed to the public. Crazy to think that these didn't exist in Part 1, airplanes. I don't think they did. Yeah, no, they didn't. Goddamn, shriveled up. A mummy? We're still investigating who this mummy may be. More importantly, take a look at this here, next to his face. The stone mask. There's an engraving of the stone mask in these ruins. 1938, New York. What's that? You never heard of this drink? Judging from your accent there, I guess you're from England. On vacation, are ya? Fresh off the boat. I see. You gotta pay if you want to try it, though. Money makes this world go round here, if you catch my drift. Hey, Limey, looks like he took your wallet. Best go after him. I waive all responsibility. Dumbass, like taking candy from a baby. Oh no! What have we got here? Looks like we caught ya red-handed, Smokey. Gah. Stupid. I don't remember this in the anime. This is my first time reading this. Obviously it was racism, but like I don't remember them flat out saying this. Stupid black kid. Hope you enjoy your 20-year vacation in the clink. 20 years? Jesus Christ. Please, all I did was take his wallet. You numbskull. I may hate dumb blacks like you, but I'm a good guy. Bring me $20 each week and half of what you steal. If you can manage that, I won't send you to jail this time. Hey, idiot, that got your wallet stolen. Get the hell out of here. You got his wallet took. Shouldn't he be getting it back? I've got to hang on to that wallet of yours for evidence, you see. Oh. I think you have the wrong idea. You see, that wallet was a gift from me to him. He's pulling the noble Joseph Joestar. So I need you to let him go along with the wallet. It seems that you're a bit off a bird brain. You can forget about it, punk. You want this to get messy? Like I said, it was a gift. He's my friend, you see. Oh, hey, I'm not doing an accent. Now please let him go. Now please let him go. He has an accent. I don't remember what accent I was doing for Jonathan. But his is like the same but higher pitch. It's the same voice but higher pitch. Your friend? What's his name then? Listen, numbskull, don't lie to us. We're the gods of this town. You're just cops. Calm down. Come here. Come on. Come on. We're both white. You want to join him in the big house, half-wit? Is that a booger he's putting on his face? Don't push it, yank. Oh, wait. Schmear. Grin. Pardon me, but I've got just one question. I don't understand what you're trying to accomplish. Why are you doing this? There's no reason. I'm doing it because that's what I feel like doing. It's even written in the Bible. When thou hast a booger smeared on their right cheek, the left one must. Don't push it, yank. Oh, God. I mean, he deserves that shit, but Jesus Christ, that's... Oh. Get it out. Oh, are you resisting? Resisting? He wasn't being arrested. Go ahead, shoot me. But prepare yourself. The moment you pull that trigger, I'm going to break your finger like a matchstick. From this distance, like hell you could. I'll blow your brains out. Shoots faster than a bullet. Oh, wait. Did it show his finger breaking? I didn't see it. Yeah, oh shit, I thought that was the barrel of the fucking Coke. Destroyed his finger. I've done it again. I keep fucking up. It was the fall of 1938 at sundown, and an Englishman of roughly 195 centimeters stood before me and sent a bottle cap flying using some sort of magic. It may have just been my imagination, but at that moment, I thought I saw his body glowing. The overwhelming force behind that bottle cap shredded that cop's finger to pieces. It snapped the bone in two and sent the bits flying. Glug, 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 whoosh, glug, 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 glug. I've done it again. I lost control of my temper. Oh no, Granny Arena is going to be mad. Hey, Sticky Fingers, let's beat it. What a screwball. He just beat up 2 cops and he's afraid of his grandma. What his grandma's going to say? For the time being, we made a run for it. Joseph's such a goat. Hey, let me ask you something. How did you do that to the cop, with the bottle cap? He said he had no idea he's been able to do it. He said he had no idea that he's been able to do it since he was a child. He can put animals to sleep, stop bleeding. Apparently his grandfather had the same ability, but his father, a war pilot who died in action, didn't. It seems his mother died as well. I don't know why you did it, but you lied to those cops for me, a black kid and a thief. I guess I owe you one. My name's Smokey. What's yours? Joestar. Jonathan Joestar. Oh, I've got it. Oh. Damn, already 10 minutes. We're only on chapter 1. I need to pick up the pace. Part 2. Battle tendencies. You can call me JoJo. My Granny Arena and I just moved here from London, you see. Nice to meet you. What have we here? American girls sure are cute. I'd like to... Bro, it's been like 6 seconds. Calm down, brother. American girls sure are cute. I'd like to flip those skirts. But what? I thought the English were supposed to be polite. Not this one. Not this one, bro. Calm down, buddy, old pal. Admit one. 5D. Ellen. Chapter 2. Joseph Joestar of New York, Part 2. Who exactly created this stone mask? And on top of that, Straizo, what you are about to witness as we venture farther into these ruins. There's something else farther within these ruins? Yes. Only these two men who discovered these ruins know what lies within. It is not something that can be revealed to the public at large. And when you see it, I am sure it will send a shiver down your spine. No, it will shock you enough to make the hairs on your body stand on end. Worse than that terrible dark feeling we'd experienced during the battle with Dio 50 years ago. And when you see it, I am sure it will... Oh, wait, I just read that. Speedwagon, such dramatic phrasing is unlike you. You must hurry and show me what lies within, bros eager. I only do so to prepare you. We cannot deal with it ourselves. You see, that is why we called for you, users of hamon. With that, let us continue. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Incredible! Wow, in the manga, they're all the same mask. In the they all looked different in the anime. Incredible! Such a vast space. What is attached to this pillar? The masks. There are so many of them, and this man whose image is carved into the pillar. Who is he? What juts forth from his brow? What juts forth from his brow? They resemble horns or perhaps tentacles. Additionally, he is one with the pillar, but he is not carved into it. He has amino acids. He has cells. He has slight warmth. He is a pulse. He is alive. Straizo, what kind of life form is he? How many millennia has he been here? Why did he create the stone masks? Why is he here? None of these mysteries matter. I have called you here for one reason only. I want you to destroy him using the hamon while he still slumbers. That is all. I apologize for the abrupt change in topic, but how is Joseph Joestar? I hear he saved you once with his hamon. It seems he was born with the ability to use it, seemingly inherited from his grandfather, Jonathan. Why? Why do you bring that up now? How did the story go again? JoJo was 13, and you were flying in an airplane. That's right. That's right, Speedwagon. You had just been abducted. Hey, Speedwagon, don't try any funny business. We'll let you live until that money comes into our hands. Looks like you've made quite a man of yourself in all those years. We have two objectives. One, to get your company to pay us $1 million in ransom. Two, to see you die and your company reduced to nothing. Hey, you, pea pants. What are you doing sitting back there? Get up here with Speedwagon. You're hijacking Speedwagon's plane, right? That's his problem. That's his problem. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just a bystander. I'll be reading my comic, so please carry on. Oh my. Clonk! Watch your mouth, kid. Hey, pilot, take us to Liverpool. Oh no, JoJo's the type to get more mad at the fact that blood got on his shirt. Miss Arena bought on the shirt. Oh no, JoJo's the type to get more mad at the fact that blood got on the shirt Miss Arena bought him than the fact that they hit him. Calm down, JoJo. Sit down, boy. All of you, you hijacked this plane, so you've prepared yourselves in the event that it should crash, have you not? I said, shut up, you want some more of this? JoJo, stop! Given his personality, I thought JoJo would have gotten into a fist fight with the abductors, but he didn't. He... Just by instinct. This is when I first learned that JoJo was born able to do this. This is when I first learned that JoJo was born able to do what his grandfather had trained himself to learn. He knocked the pilot out with hamon. Creak! Ah! How dare you dirty the clothes that Granny Arena bought me? Beating you up isn't enough to satisfy me. So we're just gonna fucking kill them all. This kid is nuts. He's planning on crashing the plane. Someone take control. No, nobody knows how. Uncle, hold on to the seat. We're gonna jump. Grab the pilot I knocked out. Ah. Put some forethought into it. Hey, I am. Enough to protect you and Granny Arena anyway. You two are the only family I have. Just fucking slime them all out. His face may look just like Jonathan's, but his personality is a far cry from the gentleman his grandfather was. Why? Why do you bring up JoJo now? God damn it. I don't think y'all can see that because I only have it to open the fucking right click. My deodorant fell on my mouse. Plump, plump, plump. Straizo, what are you doing? I killed these men. Straightforward. And after, I kill you. Jonathan's grandson will surely be filled with sadness and rage towards me. Have you lost your mind, Straizo? I'm growing older, day by day. Even the hamon isn't enough to stop my aging. During the fight with Dio 50 years ago, I admit that I admired him. That power, that beauty, that immortality. I want the power of the stone mask for myself. Now that I've grown old, I want to become a being that surpasses all. Damn, almost 17 minutes, and I'm only on chapter 3. Chapter 3, Joseph Joestar of New York, Part 3. Screech! What the hell? What the hell you doing wandering in the street? Go let a dog lick your ass. Hey, you listening, eh? Get the hell out of the way or I'll bust your head wide open. Hello? Sorry, could you repeat that one more time or else I might need to call an interpreter. Depending on what you said, I might have to give you a whipping. JoJo! What in the world are you doing? Granny Arena? What is the matter, JoJo? What are you doing to that man? Well, taxi. Just hailing a taxi. Looks like he's able to take us. Oh, JoJo, how thoughtful of you. Come now, Smokey, shall we get going? Shall we get going? Oh my god. Seems as if the Joestar family is just him and his grandma. Hey, Granny. Hey, Granny. That old fart speedwagon had us move all the way to New York, and he's off on holiday somewhere. He's got a lot of nerve. I'm sure the oil business keeps him busy. Granny, are you and Speedwagon really just friends through knowing Grandpa? What are you trying to imply? Come on, he's single, right? And you've been widowed for so long. Just wondering if that's all. If that's all there is to your relationship, you know? God, how crude! Ouch! I got it. Ow! I got it. I got it. I'm sorry. I'll never say anything like that again. I promise. I know Speedwagon is a loyal guy, and that's that's how I found out how these two were related to Speedwagon, the multimillionaire who founded Speedwagon Oil after digging up an oil field in Texas. The Joestars seemed to die young. Granny Arena lost her husband at a young age in an accident at sea, and she never remarried. And it turned out that the son she was carrying at the time of the accident and a baby girl whom she saved later married and gave birth to JoJo. It seems that his father died during the war, and his mother died of illness. Granny Arena was unflinchingly kind, even to a street rat like me. Perhaps this can be attributed to the lonely life she lived. I'm so sad. The same went for JoJo, And that kindness towards me is what led to what happened that day. After a day of sightseeing in New York City, we were just sitting down for dinner at an Italian restaurant when, hey waiter, you let a pig like him into a place like this? Huh? His stench is getting on my pasta. Get that thing out of here. I'm sorry, sir. The owner here will allow anyone who can pay for his meal to eat here. You mean to say he'll let pigs eat pigs here, huh? I'll see you guys later. Dunk. Ow. Jojo. Granny, you're not going to try and stop me, are you? He is free to think and feel what he wants, but I cannot allow him to publicly insult our friend. No. Oh, I forgot to say no. He is free to blah, blah, blah. I just said that. No. He is free to think and feel what he wants, but I cannot allow him to publicly insult our friend. Please take care of him without causing trouble for the other patrons. But of course, Granny. What a gentleman. Ho, 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 ho. You picking a fight, kid? Hey, Gramps, if you're looking for your brass knuckles, they're not in your jacket. How about checking your back pants pocket? How did he... Duh, his brass knuckles were really in there. Duh, his brass knuckles were really in there. Your next line is, how did you know where my knuckles were, bastards? How did you know where my knuckles were, bastards? Gah! I can tell that you just fought someone using those brass knuckles based on the marks on your dominant hand. There's also blood on your dress shirt. That's the blood from your opponent you just beat the crap out of. You just beat the crap out of someone. And because that blood is on your shirt and not your jacket, you must have taken off that jacket as you fought. In other words, you weren't wearing that jacket when you took off the brass knuckles, so the obvious conclusion is you put them in your pants pocket instead. Your next line is, so what? So what's your point, you punk? So what's your point, you punk? Ack! Oh, goddamn. You still think you're hot now, punk? I certainly do. Where do you even think you're punching? Even with that primitive single-celled brain of yours, you can't see that I can read your every move before you make it. You weren't giddily throwing punches at me. You weren't giddily throwing punches at me. Duh. You were hitting his hat. You were hitting this hat stand. Ugh. Please forgive my lackey's insolence. Ma'am, you're Arena Joestar, are you not? I do much business with Mr. Speedwagon. He spoke of you when I was in London. It is a pleasure to meet you. Bro, what is this interaction? I only just received some under-the-table information. It has not yet made it into American newspapers yet. It seems that Mr. Speedwagon has been killed. A Tibetan man did him in. What? What did you say? Depending on the situation, I won't let you get away with saying such a thing to Granny. Chapter 4, Straizo versus Joseph, Part 1. Fucking hate Straizo. Oh dear, Mr. Speedwagon has been... Pardon me, big boy. You're in my way. Could you let me through? Shut up! Can you tell I'm busy? Go around the other way. Uncle Speedwagon is dead? And a monk from Tibet did him in? Could it be that guy Straizo? I think I may know why. Speedwagon told me of the stories surrounding the stone mask and deal. I'm sure this has to do with it. It seems as if the bodies of... Oh, wait, I read that wrong. It doesn't really matter in this context. It seems as if the bodies of Speedwagon and two others were discovered down the river deep in the Mexican wilderness. No one knows where the monk went on or why he did it. Jojo, I'm afraid to say it, but this guy's part of the mafia. You can't believe what this thug says. He's trying to extort money from you. think what you will. Hey, if you're looking for your lighter, it's in your breast pocket. Thanks for the warning, Smokey, but I believe what he's saying. These guys run on cash and cash only. Speedwagon is family to us. The mafiosos stand to profit by telling us this information, so that only bolsters its believability. But, no matter if it's true, I cannot forgive you for saying that to Granny Reno without properly preparing her for it. Just beat the shit out of mafiosos. Type. You frightened and saddened her, you idiot. To think that horror from 50 years ago is still going on. The stone mask. Did Straizo 50 years ago? I was lost as to what was going on, but it was clear that these two were bearing an incredibly painful past. Deep in the Mexican wilderness, the day before yesterday. I think he's emerging. The ultimate being. What? The ultimate being. What kind of being is it exactly? What kind of abilities does it have at the peak of biological evolution? This cave painting depicts a story where humans are not at the top of the food chain. Long, long ago, before the elders of our time were conceived, they say a man slept within this pillar, while men sleep a single night. The pillar man sleeps 2 whole millennia. Men may only experience 50 cycles of the season, but the pillar man remains youthful after countless springs. He lives as the birds live with the fish, breathes like the trees breathe, he lives as the birds, lives with the fish, breathes like the trees, moves like the water. Yet the pillar man cannot move beneath the sun. This is why he created the stone mask. One day, if he should be able to befriend the sun, the world will be his for the taking. Have you lost your mind? No, in fact, I'm as sane as ever, Speedwagon. Let me explain. Oh my god, my neck hurts. What are we on? Chapter 4, and we're 27 minutes in. I began studying the hamon in order to fortify my flesh to the utmost limits. It's ironic, though. The more I trained, the more I realized how my body was falling victim to time. I was only slightly more skilled than the average man, and while I didn't feel this way at 20, the older I've become, the more I began to long for that overwhelming power that Dio had. I wanted to be young again, even at the expense of others. You're twisted, Straizo. You can't tell me you haven't considered it yourself. I'll become immortal using your blood, and then Joestar and her grandson Joseph will be the only ones left that know of the mask. I, an expert in hamon, should be able to make quick work of them, and then I will be free to explore the mysteries of the mask beyond what Dio was able to. No, stop. There are terrible things about the mask we still don't know. Ching, ching, Miss Arena. JoJo. Doom, 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 doom. Sure is chilly today. Hey, Smokey, check this out. What is it? Let me look. Padded bras, the best pads to make the most of an ordinary. Oh, okay, they're just bought. It's supposed to push them up. Wee-hoo. What now takes you from a double A cup? Why are they interested? A double A cup to a C? One pair for 125? No way. They're out to fool us. We've got to be careful. Why are they interested in that? Vroom. Vroom. I feel like I've seen you before. Hey, you. Do I know you from somewhere? It's so cold out, but I can't see your breath. And I think I just saw a flash of some fangs in your mouth. Or did I? Quit playing dumb. If I don't care if we're in public, JoJo. Your life is mine before your ability awakens. Your life... Wait, your life is mine before your ability awakens. Is that so? Bro, well, like, where did bro get that from? Like, genuinely, where on his person was he concealing that? Bro just carries around a Tommy gun. Straizo, I've been waiting for you. I don't think that was enough to finish you. But now it's payback time for what you did to Speedwagon. This is war! Assuming Straizo killed all the other hamon users he was training. Chapter 5, Straizo vs. Joseph, Part 2. Just like what happened to Jonathan Speedwagon. Oh, how can this be? I thought all that business from 50 years ago was over and done with. How can it still be going on? Are you scared, Granny? I'll protect you, Granny. No, I'm not afraid for myself. I'm afraid that you're destined to be dragged into all of this. If such is fate, then so be it. Straizo knows Speedwagon. He'll come to kill us, or else he'll never be able to sleep soundly. Bring it on, Straizo. I'll finish you for good. Just unloading every bullet into that man. Straizo, should I bash your head in, use the sunlight against you, or the hamon? It seems that those are the 3 ways I can do you in. Eek! It's a murderer! He's gonna get us! Help! I knew he was crazy, but I didn't know he was crazy enough to pull off all that in the middle of town, seemingly out of nowhere with a Tommy gun. Where'd he get one anyways? Jojo! What have you done? Indeed, fixing this place up will cost a pretty penny. That's not what I mean. That's what he's worried about. You shot him! A person, A person? You mean Straizo? How did this happen? The bullets are all piled up here with strange indentations in them. Smokey, go hide somewhere outside. I hope he's human. I hope he's human. If he is, they can send me to prison for this. What the heck are you talking about? You're nuts. Stop yelling. Your screams are echoing in here. If you don't beat it, I'll stick my tongue in your mouth to shut you up, brother. I forgot about that. Bro's an assaulter. Well, I don't think he does assault, but he talks about it a lot, which is still assault. Verbal is still assault. Gah! Doom! 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 Does it show him getting up right there? Yes, it does. Doom! There's all these bullets just popping out of his body. Oh, shit. What in the... So this is what a vampire is. And you're telling me all those shots I fired missed his head? Dio made a mistake. His mistake was that he enjoyed his abilities too much. He wanted to know the limits of what he could do, so he experimented. He left an opening for Jonathan to get him. However, I am different. I care not for how far I can take these powers. I can find out after I take care of the likes of you. I, Straizo, will show you no mercy, and the power I will first use is the one that is the one that Dio took out Jonathan with. The power by which I took down all those bullets that were flying at me. Gah. Yep. Out of bullets, eh? I'll shoot high-pressured fluids from my eyes, or what I call my space rippers, stingy eyes. Stingy eyes. Take this, Joseph. That looks like a strange hole. Nothing to it. Now all that's left is to take care of Arena Joestar. It'll be easier than slitting a baby's... Your next line is, it'll be easier than slitting a baby's throat, right? Throat. Grin. Prime Joseph Joestar fucking solos literally everyone. I don't care what anyone says. And how is he alive after I put those holes in him? Is your next line. How is he alive after I put those holes in him? Straizo, you've spent too long in the backwoods of Tibet. It looks like the big city's getting the best of you. You could have won had you been paying closer attention. Pay attention to the clock's face. And where my voice is coming from. I'm very careful. I've even moved the machine gun to my left hand. I heard that my grandpa was killed by some weird beam that came from Dio's eyes. The mirror, you're too late, Straizo. Jesus Christ. And you're weak. And you're weak to the hamon, just like you are to the sun. Take this. 35 minutes, and we're in Chapter 6. I was born with this. Chapter 6, Straizo versus Joseph. Part 3. I keep almost saying Jonathan. The rhyme of my breathing is giving me this bizarre energy. Take this, I'll blow you away. Blast! Bro doesn't have a name, just blast. Hey you, what's going on in there? I don't know. I don't know. But there's some freak in there. He gets shot but survives and then shoots something out of his eyes like eyes. It's like a dream. Is he nuts? Phew. Let's see now. I guess that bizarre hamon energy should be able to melt that vampire's face. Let's see if it did just like that. Pretty sure his scarf is special. Because wool conducts hamon. I think he got reverse, something to conduct it or keep it from. Fuck. Well, I looked this up after last time. I couldn't remember what it's called. It's when they were in the fucking torture room or the fighting room with the necklace chains. It's a conductor and with the opposite of a conductor. It's like rubber. Fuck. What? Akaka. Woof. It didn't melt. It's like nothing happened. Both the wounds to his face from the machine gun and the hamon are gone. Was Granny wrong? He seems totally unfazed. Looks like I was right. You may have ended up a formidable enemy to me in the future. If left alone with that potential, I shall tell you before your doom. This scarf was sewn from the dried insulin. That insulation. It's insulin. That's what I was looking for. Intestinal fibers of 3,000 Satipora beetles, native to Southeast Asia. It conducts hamon better than the human body and disperses it. So it's not a insulin, but it's like an insulin, but it's really a conductor that disperses it. It functions like a lightning rod. Have you forgotten who I am? I am Straizo, the successor of the 4,000 years of history in the way of hamon. I know the ins and outs of it. You are fighting an expert, unlike Dio. Wow, I see, that sure is impressive. But do you think I'm only relying on mystical hamon powers here? I'm quick on my feet. What? When did this grenade get in my scarf? Bro, what is this? I don't remember that. Now I do after reading it, but I didn't remember that a moment ago. Silly tricks. Ha, I told you, the city's getting the best of you. Look carefully at those pins that were attached to the grenades. Did he... Boom, boom. Grenades do not explode like that. Eek. I did it. What in the hell? What in the hell is he? Smokey, don't look. Too late, I already did. It can't be. How can he? Oh God, I promise I won't ever steal or pickpocket again, so please help me. Is there any way to beat that monster, JoJo? Slurp, slurp. bet I do. You, you blew him up with grenades. How can you beat a monster like him? Do you have a plan B, JoJo? You do? You bet I do. You do? Yeah, there's one last thing I haven't tried. One last thing. Well, what is it? The ace up my sleeve. Look at his legs. His legs have been sliced to pieces. They haven't had a chance to heal up. Yet, that's my target. And what's the plan? I'll be using my legs too. Your legs? But how? Nigarandayo! Oh, this isn't the Japanese version. He goes, Nigarandayo! I think that's Japanese translation for to run. Let's beat it, Smokey. Move it, rubberneckers. What the hell, man? Come get me, Straizo. Someone... Oh. Run, Smokey. Eek! Oh no, the bomber's getting away. Eek! Someone's dead in there. Here he comes. Chapter 7, Straizo vs. Joseph, Part 4. Here I go. Don't take your eyes off me, baby. I'll catch that bastard and take him to the police. Is that the dude he just beat the fuck out of? No, it's not. Oh, Broody, you're my hero. Hey, villain, prepare yourself. You've got the wrong guy, first of all, and you definitely don't want to get involved in this. Heck, what the heck do you think you're doing? Let go, you doofus. Gah. Pathetic. Those guys are so much cooler. My nose. Brutal. Alright, I've got myself a scoop. Just a few more shots and I'll sell these to the paper. Lucky me. Here comes my big reporting debut. No, not lucky you. Foop. Current fingertip destructive pressure through 235 kilograms. Jesus Christ. kg. Current jump distance 4 meters and 22 centimeters. Gah. While I may be immortal, it takes a lot of energy to recover when my body is cut into pieces. I'm quite exhausted. Oh man, I ran along with you even though he's not after me. Look at his eyes. Oh, no, they're not bulging out. It's just not shaded. We ran pretty far though. Oh, so we should be safe. Want a Marlboro? No. Up there. Oh no. Hey, Smokey, do you hear that sound? What sound? You mean the river? No, up there. Oh no. Whoa, he's after us. Quickly. Hightail it. Wait, what is he doing to her? Damn it. What's he planning? Oh help. What are you doing to her? She's a hostage? She's a hostage. If you run, she dies. However, if you come up here with me, I'll let the woman go. What is he doing? It makes no sense to take a hostage. JoJo doesn't know, and asking him to climb up there is like asking him to die for a liquid I-beam. To die from a liquid I-beam. What are you thinking? I don't even know her. Why the hell did you take that random woman hostage, knucklehead? That's right. Now let's beat it, JoJo. I'm testing you, JoJo. I want to see what kind of man you are. If you abandon this woman, stranger, and escape, I shall take you to be such a man. And as my body has reached a point of exhaustion, I will not give chase. You will not come back to take revenge for Speedwagon. However, if you climb up here to save her, that will prove your character. And that character shall prove extremely dangerous to me as you continue to grow. I am exhausted, but I shall spend all of my remaining power to destroy you here and now. In 5 seconds, I will kill this woman. Will you run or climb? The decision is yours. Come on, it's not like I'm head over heels for this chick. Why would I fight you for that ugly chick? I'll kill her by grabbing her chin and ripping it down from her mouth. Then I'll keep pulling it twisting and tearing till I rip it off her throat and then down her chest. as if this great Tibetan successor to the way of the hamon would so brutally kill a girl like that. Googloop? Oh God. Ah! Her molar. Her molar. That's her molar. You know, dental care is quite expensive. He just did her a favor. That little he really yanked it out. I Straizo will show no mercy. Gah! Just ripped his jacket off. 'Cause, yeah. Clinch. You bastard! You've got no ounce of humanity inside you. I'll rip you to pieces, Straizo. You're a foolish man, and you are prone to powerful emotion swings. Take this, Space Ripper Stingy Eyes. Why does he have to announce it every time? Why is it curving? I figured out a way to beat it. Don't you dare. I think it's just a design choice. I think it's going straight at him. I figure out a way to beat it. Don't you dare try to pull the same trick on me twice. Hamon? Can't your next line. What? Well, fuck, I need to read this in order. Whoop, ring, whoop, what? Whoa, what? Can't your next line is it can't be. It can't be. I redirected the fluid you shot using the hamon glass. I knew you would aim for my forehead. It was simple. Apologize to Speedwagon. Apologize to Speedwagon. In hell. You'll be able to sleep well tonight, Granny. Just obliterated him, holy. Vroom. Chapter 8, Straizo versus Joseph, Part 5. Those barnacles? Not letting him get away. Chapter 8, Straizo versus Joseph, Part 5. Why did you keep me from falling? I could have enough power left in me to blast. I could have enough power left in me to blast away your right arm in an instant. Try it then. I'm ready to whack you into oblivion with my fist. I just have one question. Why did you throw the bodies of Speedwagon and the 5 others down the river? I mean, I want to find his body and give it a proper burial. It doesn't make sense. No one would have been the wiser had you not gone and done that. Joseph, you have indeed inherited Jonathan's bloodline. While superficially you may act differently, you share the same thirst for adventure and mystery. That same nature drew Jonathan into the mysteries of the stone mask. So let me warn you. That nature has now drawn you into a destiny you cannot escape. What are you talking about? You will learn of him, the Pillar Man. You will meet the Pillar Man. What the hell are you going on about? I am asking you about Speedwagon. You may not understand, but I threw his body into the river because of the Pillar Man. The pillar in the cave began to suck the blood from the bodies that surrounded it, like a plant absorbs nutrients. It was ominous, as if the Pillar Man was about to awaken. That is why I threw the bodies in the river. Regardless, he sucked their blood, so he is likely to awaken soon from his 4,000-year slumber. What powers did he have? What kind of life form is he? I wish I could see for myself. Joseph, soon you will meet him and discover what he is, and with that, the true meaning of biological evolution, such is destined by God. What, Straizo? Are you? I have no regrets. I want to go to hell, satisfied that I was able to momentarily turn back the clock, rather than shriveling up and dying. He's using the hamon breathing technique, which means he's building up hamon within his body. It was supreme happiness for me to be able to be young again, JoJo. Wait, Straizo, you've only told me half of what I want to know. Farewell, JoJo. goddamn, bro just suicide bombed himself. Gah! Ah! Soon this heist. Oh yeah, the Nazis play a major role in this part. They're actually an ally for him because they don't really show any concentration camps and shit. He's like kind of with the scientists and shit. And Stroheim is a goat, but also not a goat because he's a Nazi. But if he weren't a Nazi, he'd be the goat. He's a cool character. It's like watching Archer, seeing the clone of Hitler, Krieger. He's so goated. Europe. Oh, my ear hurts. Wait, is there anything I missed on this page? No. Europe, 1938. Hitler's Nazi Germany has annexed the Czechoslovakian Sudetenland, the Czechoslovakian Sudetenland. Such were the spoils of the war. World War II, as it came to be known, was in full effect. The Nazis of Germany, this bizarre group was convinced that the German people was a pinnacle of evolution of mankind, and centered their wartime strategy around this belief. They believed that they, the supreme race, should rule the world spiritually, scientifically, and logically. Astronomy, magic, alchemy, I'm assuming that means espers, like telepathicness. The occult, the Nazis tried to weaponize all these fields. The Hackensrose, or swastika, was designed based on these magical symbols, connected to fate and the life, found in runes across the world. I was gonna say, they didn't create the swastika. That's a Buddhist symbol. They just kind of stole it. In other countries, it has whole different meanings than, compared to Germany, America, Israel. If you go to Asian countries, don't quote me on this, but in some Asian countries, it's literally the sign for Buddha. Word of Straizo's action had already reached the Nazi information and post in Mexico. Sir! Oh, it's Straizo. Not Straizo, Stroheim. Oh, I'm so sorry, Major von Stroheim. My hand slipped. You see? Munch, lick it off. Lick it. Right here. You're the one who cuts me, right? So use your tongue to ease my pain. The dog's confused. Like, the fuck? That's my job. Yes, sir. Gently. Don't hurt me now. Freaky. Motherfucker. I have not watched this part in years. It's one of the only parts I don't rewatch. There's no reason. I just don't. Slowly. Oh, the pain's almost gone. There. Oh no, oh my, you're gonna cut yourself. Wahahaha. Say something, why don't you? Stop. Just stop. That's enough. This is boring. It's pretty mean. Hold it. Pardons me, Major von Stroheim. The old man we found on the Rio da River has regained consciousness. We can find out the location of the ruins. Speedwagon, he's awake. Are you okay? Whoa. Are you okay? What's your name? I'll walk you home. Which one was it? The tooth he yanked out. Show me. Go. Let's see. Look at all these cavities. Maybe he did you a favor by yanking that one out. A little bit of cotton over the wound should stop the bleeding. What do you think you're doing? How dare you? How dare you call me an ugly chick? That punch was payback, you dolt. What's she talking about? Hey, Smokey, did I say that about her? Yep, you did. Something like, I'd never risk my life for that ugly chick. Wow, I said that? Oh my, and to such a cutie? How peculiar. Think how? You don't even remember what you said, you dimwit. God, you wench. Huh? Seems like she was paralyzed with fear, and now the pain's back. At any rate, that pillar man that Straizo was talking about is bugging me. Guess it's time to go to Mexico. Last chapter before we finish this off and I end the video. Chapter 9, The Pillar Man. Koof, koof, koof. I don't know how to cough German. I'm assuming they just cough regularly. I'm fucking with you. Koof, 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 koof. He's attempted suicide with a broken bottle, so we put him in a straitjacket. Speedwagon the goat. Rather die than be taken by some Nazis. Speedwagons, there's a saying in Europe. A village where the elderly ends their own lives will soon be reduced to ruin. It seems you hold the key to a very dangerous secret. Might it be about him? Ugh, ugh. He does not want to give the Nazis this power. It's not even a power. They're fucked if they unleash it. He doesn't want to unleash that power on the world due to the curiosity of the cat. Historically, Nazis are depicted as cats. I didn't even think about that when I said that. I was just thinking curiosity killed the cat. I figured you might want to have a look. I brought him here after we found out the location of the cave. Haha, oh God. Why has it come to this? Why didn't I die? Why do you keep me alive? You have it all wrong, Speedwagon. Stroheim kept you alive, and the German army made you talk. We're well aware that even in your old age, you're not the kind of man who would talk under normal interrogation. You discovered an oil field in Texas after venturing to America, penniless, wandering the desert. You're a man who now influences the economy at large, meaning you had to have some guts to get to where you are. But German medical ingenuity is top notch. There is nothing we cannot do. Truth serum, is it? Truth serum, is it? There's something you still want to get out of me. Everything. Tell me everything what happened in that past about Straizo and the Joestars. How the fuck do they know about the Joestars? Everything we need to know to awaken the Pillar Man. Stop! You don't understand anything. You don't understand. I keep using the wrong accent. You don't understand anything. The war won't mean anything if the entire world is at stake. Gargle, gargle, gargle. Prepare an experiment to give the Pillar Men fresh blood from the prisoners. This is an order from the Führer himself. Cut no corners. No, help me! Why, I don't want to die. Please, no. Well, these might be Polish prisoners or prisoners from any other country. No, help me. Please, moi, please. Moi. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Please, no. Not again. Not again. Sigh, I tire from this formality. Resistance is futile. I have an idea. Designate one amongst yourselves for execution. We need one man's blood for this experiment. So figure out who these men look buff, so there is zero chance. And not amazing. It's a cell, but it's not horribly crowded. They're not Jews. Sorry, I was just looking at it. I was diagnosing what. I'm assuming these are either war criminals of Germany, Polish, people from the army, or Americans. So figure out who it's going to be. The rest of you will be freed as of today. Huh? Hurry up and decide. Is it you? Can you hurry it up? If you can't decide, go with her. I volunteer. If I die, you'll save the rest of them, right? Good. Boy, we may be of a different race, but I have respect for men of courage like you. Only the Supreme should survive. Kill all but this boy. Child was like, take me, and they're like, yeah, no, fuck that. Schwa, schwa, screech, vroom, 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 vroom. Hey, gringo, a gringo in these parts stinks like. Oh, wait, they're in Mexico. These are all probably Hispanics. Yeah, gotta be. Especially, yeah, that boy looks Hispanic. But also, he looks like young Jonathan Joestar. Wahaha! Hey, gringo! A gringo in these parts stinks like white man. Oh, wait, I need to read this part. This trout was for horses, damn it. A gringo in these parts stinks like a white man. I don't like him here. Let's take all his stuff and dump him in the desert. Dump him in the desert. Are you listening, dumbass? Are you listening, dumbass? Whip. The flies. Whoa. And he still goes up to try to attack him, or he walked up to him. Knock, who's there? Gah! My name's JoJo. I came from New York. Apologies since we've just met, but bring me food and gasoline in 3 minutes pronto. You got it. You've got it. He's nuts. What a way to vacation. What a way to vacation. Or that's him. I don't know who's saying that. According to what Speedwagon said, when wearing the masks, humans... According to what Speedwagon said, when wearing the masks, humans can jump from 5 to 8 meters high. Their fists can destroy something with 20,000 to 40,000 kilograms. And their legs are an estimated 3 times that. In other words, it's possible that they would have the power to destroy a 4-centimeter thick steel plate. Can the interior walls of the laboratory handle that force? The interior walls is made up of 10 centimeter steel plates. In other words, it's 50 centimeters thick. It's 100% safe, I promise you. Very well then, commence the experiment. And that's the end of this video, capping at a whopping minute and 3 seconds, probably a minute and 5 seconds, so I can talk for a minute. Hopefully none of you drew offense from my my German accent, or my the beginning referring to Smokey as black boy. I always think his name's Poco, but that's racist to think, because that's the other black character's name. I always mistake him when remembering, because he doesn't look like Poco, actually, from remembering. Loco Poco. There is a Poco. Hold up. Who is Poco? I don't even think Poco's black. Loco Poco's black. He's in a different universe, and I think he's that boy in the next universe. But anyways, I liked reading this. I'm going to try to continue. I don't know if I'm going to do it daily. I don't know if I'm going to read this and a little bit of a different anime, and a little bit of different anime. But I'm going to just try to do my best and take it easy so I don't get discouraged. But I also got school starting up in a few days, so I might struggle. Also struggling with other stuff personally. I'm gonna go insane, but that's nothing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Have a good day. Just because I just remembered I always do that. This is mangafire.to, mangafire.to. I'm gonna repeat it so you don't have to rewind it. mangafire.to. I'm telling you guys this because it's gonna be in the description too. All right, have a good day.